Hello and welcome back to Let's Play Rogue Trader with me, Break It Down. Let's head back through this area. I thought there was a cogitator I decided to walk by previously, because I wanted my whole party present. But it may have just been this one. There's also the statue we need to check out.
Looking for a hidden cache?
The statue is vandalized and mutilated, but even in this form, a figure in a robe is recognizable as one of the revered tech priests of the Adeptus Mechanicus.
Oh, don't you trust me? My faith shields me!
I was being a little lazy there, but we
Always
have
keep
charging
your eye
kits
on the
to fix
prize.
ourselves up. We can do that before the next fight. Oh, here it is. No, we did this one already. We just couldn't destroy it.
Rise to the top or get left in the dust.
We are the spearhead of the Imperium.
I'll make sure to return the favor one day.
Careful now.
You have my thanks.
Let me help.
A wound. I didn't notice.
Let's patch you up.
Injuries will not slow me.
So I think we're all set to go back and face Uralon the Cruel.
Let us not dawdle. I always keep my options open.
Judging by the information on the screen, the elevator's functions have been completely restored. Well, let's quick save. And go to the lift. Rip out your liver and give it to the wind spirits to eat. I was gonna say wind. Space Wolf down. My victory is predestined, for you are outnumbered. You're a handful of fools who worship a dead fallacy. I have the Great Four on my side. May they revel in the blood that spills from the veins of heathens. Be kind of cool if that central area had 2 more ramps. Oh, it did. I just couldn't see them in the cutscene. Or maybe I'm looking at it the other way. It looked like there were only 6 ramps. If they had 2 more, it'd be 8. So it looked like an 8-pointed star. Uralon burns you with a baleful gaze. Do you think that saying empty prayers to a withered husk could disrupt the course of my magic? But this sacrilege would be purged harshly. You're late, Donald. The allies have fallen. Perhaps it's time to admit your defeat. If you do, I promise... No. I won't promise you anything. Whatever you choose, you'll choose a slow and excruciating death. Look at the fallen space wolves. The wounds left by Uralon's blows are dire, but the Emperor's angels are known for their hardiness. You've arrived just in time to stop the profane sorcerer from finishing them off. The Emperor protects. Death to the heretics. A sacrifice for the faithful.
I bet I kill more than any of you! Crush him!
Uralon the Cruel, more like Uralon the Big Nerd. A Master of Union. Uralon gains +9 deflection for each allied Chaos Space Marine in combat. Profane Zeal. We've seen that. Confounding Strike. On a successful hit, this character applies a confounded negative effect on their target for 1 round. The targeted enemy cannot use attacks of opportunity. Burned by the Emperor. Increases all characteristics by 15. Last from our prayer earlier. Versatility. Inherent Blasphemy. Uralon's Accursed Crozius. On a successful hit with this Crozius, all of the wielder's allies gain +5 to damage against a target for 1 round. After the wielder deals damage with this Crozius, each of the wielder's allies performs an attack of opportunity against the target. That's pretty cool. So I didn't expect to see Crozius, Croziuses? Crozii? Not sure what the plural version of that is in this game. That's normally wielded by Space Marine chaplains or apostles and the word bearers. Dark Pact. When Uralon's ally has less than 50% wounds, Uralon sacrifices 20% of his own wounds to grant this ally temporary wounds. Malefic Tome, Finest Hour, Voice of Command, the Voice of Lorgar. That's the Primarch of the Word Bearers. All Chaos Space Marines gain an additional turn. Alright, seems straightforward enough.
At your beck and call.
What does he do now? He's staggered, Chain Lightning, Exposed Weakness. A Dark Blessing. This creature gains immunity to horrors of the warp. It gains +1 stack of Dark Blessing each time it suffers warp damage or is affected by psychic phenomena or perils of the warp. Mind Thief. Anytime an enemy becomes a target of any particular psychic ability for the first time, this enemy suffers a -5 penalty to their intelligence and perception. And this actor's intelligence and perception increase by +2 until the end of combat. It's not at all where I clicked. My cursor was all the way over here.
A moving target lives longer.
A tactically sound approach.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
You say so.
Tell me, and it is done. Watch my back. I can do that, with the right incentive. Am I getting paid for this? Faith without deeds is worthless.
I have an idea.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Guided by faith.
Cleaning out some of the trash real quick.
I will endure.
I can do that with the right incentive. You've got a problem, I've got a prize. Tell me, and it is done.
Let's do this and move him into melee range of this guy. Try and time up a bit. I'll start her behind cover. She has a ton of movement, so I kind of position her wherever I want to.
I've suffered worse. Grey hair, sure hair.
Yeah, nice try, loser. I don't even see your bolts coming over here. Well, that was embarrassing for you.
Doubt is for the weak.
I can take them both out right now. Now, I want a thematic kill. I don't think it matters.
God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart. As the Emperor commands, I act. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
One tile short.
I seethe with purpose. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Okay.
I
Buff up.
won't object to it.
Get our big sword out. I guess a cold wind ruffles your hair. 74 to 80 versus 188 to 198. That's much of a choice, is it?
Naturally. The Inquisition sends their regards.
Again, not where I clicked at.
For the throne's good beacon. Someone's death wish is mine to grant. I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Shadows start to bleed.
Let's see to it. Nothing stands against me. But of course, your reckoning is due. Naturally.
My soul goes to the true gods.
Get me a target. for the throne's glory.
Sorry.
It's nothing.
We let him have one turn at least.
Oh, is that my blood?
We took some damage.
Here's my perfect moment.
Uralon staggers back from the blow. He strikes a crumple in his blood-red armor, and his face bears a grimace of pain. He turns his mad eyes to Voidfear, who is thrashing in his own blood. Brother Twilight, the hour that was promised to you has come. The Edge of Daybreak grants you the honor of serving as his weapon. Be awed by your high destiny. Isn't this what Heinrich's had equipped? Or is that just coincidence? Maybe Voidfear also has it equipped? I didn't look at his weapons before we started the fight. Voidfear's turquoise eyes widen with understanding mixed with terror. What? Now? But I'm not ready. It's not what you promised. You said I would reign. Can't see what he's saying. Uralon draws a blade shard shimmering with unnatural light. Ways change, Brother Twilight, and nothing lasts in our Lord's hand. But you will reign indeed, as a vessel for your master. The blade cuts Voidfear's throat and chest open, sinking deep into his flesh and finding its way to his heart. The glyphs carved into his skin by his ruthless mentor begin to glow so bright, you can see them clearly through his clothes. He can still seek redemption. We can always execute him after the fact, because he's still a full-blown heretic. But we give him a chance to see the Emperor's light again. Conrad, fight it. Can't you see you've been deceived and used? So be it. As long as I get my revenge on you. Voidfear bends down, but his voice is still seething with malice. Oh, shoot. That's a changer of ways. It's a greater demon of Tzeentch. The pernicious warp energy seep into his body, causing it to glow and flicker. The mad cry of pain and exultation. Combat Voidfear ceases to exist, and the mighty winged figure rises from his bloody remains. Edge of Daybreak. I witness you. Uralon musters enough strength for a faint, vengeful smile. Enter the forlorn halls of reality and claim them. I gave that all that I had in your name. Hail, the truth. His giant body goes limp, his face forever retaining a wicked expression of triumph.
The truth will not falter.
My imprisonment ends. I am made manifest. Rejoice, mortal witnesses, for I have come to lord over you. The demon lets out a hoarse, cawing laugh. I told you that you would welcome my return to reality. Abelard adjusts his grip on his weapon for more comfort as he surveys the monstrous creature. Why do I get the feeling that I have seen, no, not seen, come across this warp spawn before? The old officer frowns, as if trying to pry a stubborn memory out of the depths of remembrance. Heinrich's face twists for a moment. He clutches at his chest as if he is having a heart attack. But a moment later, he straightens and glares at the demon with grim determination. The Emperor and humanity, I shall cast you back to your unholy warp. You cannot fathom how pathetic and foolish your threats sound, fleeting creature. I'm an eternal mystery, while you are an evanescent spark. Excuse me. Evanescent, there we go. Fade away.
For the Emperor!
We'll get as close as we can.
I won't compromise my principles.
Don't get too cocky. I can do that with the right incentive.
Faith without deeds is worthless.
Well, let's see what he can do. Get a little hasty. Rending Talons. Clawbrand. Attacks with its claws and inflicts Mark of Fate. Reality Breach. Summons 4 pink horrors and a Herald of Tzeentch to the battlefield. Bolt of Change. Deals from 9 to 39 warp damage. Burst of Fate. Attacks an enemy that has been marked by Clawbrand. Deals 100 damage and a 3x3 square around the marked target. The damage is equally distributed between all affected creatures. Dimensional Shift. As a Daybreak teleports to a different location. Chain Lightning we've seen.
Whoa! I want a medal for that one. Jai Haydari. Remember the name.
Okay, 6,201 health left. Wow. That's some decent damage coming from him. But not from his buddies.
I'll brush this off.
Focus, Van Kellogg's. Focus.
Rejoice in battle! As the Emperor commands, I act. I'll do it.
I can't hit my ally because we don't have a controlled shot up. Right here is probably fine.
Cleanse and purify! Guided by faith! Ha! As the Emperor commands, I act.
I'm not sure why I'm doing 0 damage.
Tried and tested tactics as a best ones.
An exemplary strike.
Victory is imminent.
Let's see to it. I won't object to it. I'll see our foes obliterated. The Emperor is on our side.
Ow.
My exit strategy will remain unused.
Whoopsies.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Well, that's probably okay.
The wolf is on the hunt.
Made a couple mistakes there.
Wolves reign! So it shall be. Feel the icy bite of death! My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
Right, let's give Argenta another turn if we can.
You've got a problem. I've got a prize.
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I
Yeah, I didn't see that the demons overlapped with my main character there, and realized a second too late what I was doing.
Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. I'll do it. Eradicate it.
Never cross a Kazbalik.
I will endure. As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
Definitely didn't like using range. Well, taking out my own allies more than he is.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands, I act. God Emperor, move through me. Be the fire in my heart.
Sorry. We shouldn't need the whole team to take this guy out anyway.
Gray hair, short hair. It will be done.
All that for 45 damage.
Tell me, and it is done. Don't get too cocky. I know what I'm doing. Usually,
Probably worth it if I can
do that.
actually target
with
him.
the right incentive. You've got a problem? I've got a prize. Don't get too cocky.
Doubt is for the weak.
Okay. Can we give him... I cannot.
Jai Haydari. Remember the name.
One whole damage. Hot dog.
I hold all the cards.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless.
We do more damage if we're adjacent to an ally. Ow. And it's just farm for Argenta.
Stop hitting me, Ashmak.
Each strike is a prayer. I'll do it.
I will see if I can pick up my allies.
As the Emperor commands.
Wounds requirements not met. Ah, so I guess that doesn't work.
Our foes reek of cowardice. I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Rather you not run away.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father!
His confident approach is still active, right? Yeah.
My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! Feel the icy bite of death!
That son of a gun.
This battlefield air is good for my lungs. I can do that with the right incentive.
Faith without deeds is worth eradicated. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. This is why I was chosen.
All right.
Don't get too cocky.
Skitcha! My Caramite hind is strong!
Faith without deeds is worthless. As the Emperor commands,
Yeah, just keep
I
scaling up.
act.
I see the 22 versatility now. Be a little faster if I had Heinrich's up. And my other officer giving them extra turns.
Doubt is for the weak.
I will do my duty. It will be done.
8 whole damage. Oh boy.
My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! I challenge you, Daybreak. By the wolf's eye, perish! Father's worthy instrument!
A lot of AP I'm not using.
Am I getting paid for this? Tell me, and it is done. You've got a problem. I've got a prize. Don't get too cocky.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
I can do that with the right incentive.
Well, gonna keep on going. Unless you walk back over here. Oh wow, 37 damage to Abelard. That's actually a little concerning.
Okay, now I'm really riled up. I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury! Faith without deeds is worthless.
That's odd. It's not their turn, it's my turn. I'm not sure why I can't attack again. I know I'm in melee, but I have the talent to attack in melee. I'm not sure what's going on. I have no idea.
Victory is imminent.
That's a nice little wombo combo. Didn't expect him to use that talent if he killed somebody with his provoke. No reason for it not to work, but still didn't expect it. Let's use up all of our AP here, and then we'll use his heroic act.
It will be done. I took care of this one. At your beck and call. My place is at the fore.
So shall it be. Fenris shoulder! Comes play. My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
I should have used this first. That's alright.
See how the feel the icy bite of death! Wolves, I have become the Allfather's worthy instrument!
I'll leave her exposed, but I think we'll be okay.
Don't get too cocky.
My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin!
And his damage just keeps going up.
When Fenris is in battle, who shall bleed? So it shall be. Feel the icy bite of death!
We'll put his parry out, just in case, though I think he's taunted, right? Yeah.
You bite like a pup!
You're right, dweeb.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak.
$25 stacks of versatility. Pretty solid.
As the Emperor commands, I act.
Not sure why that suddenly did so much damage. Not that I'm complaining. Yes, I can't believe I took out my main character the way I did. I saw the demon, and so I clicked, and then as soon as I clicked, I was like, oh wait, There's a green health bar right there. A little less thematic without him here to help out,
I
but
will do my duty. Gray hair, sure hair.
make sure this guy stays taunted, ideally.
Worthy instrument!
It will be done.
None can do this better than a warrior of the All-Father!
I messed up a little bit.
My hand is thunder! My strike is ruin! So shall it be. Wolves renown! Feel the icy bite of death!
Alright, it's not damage I'm really worried about.
See how the wolf succeeds! I have become the All-Father's worthy instrument!
Tell me, and it is done. Me? Never in 1,000 sectors. I can do that, with the right incentive. Am I getting paid for this? You jest, surely.
None can do this. My hand is...
There we go. Good job, Dono and Heinrich.
Is there money to be made?
Let me help.
I won't forget this.
You require inquisitorial approval.
Sometimes you consult the appropriate treatise on Tactica Imperialis and weigh every step. Sometimes, though, you just fire your biggest cannon and save the day.
I am at your service.
Let's not waste time with pleasantries.
Ready as always.
Well, I don't have to waste these. We're about to head back to this ship. I'm willing to bet. But just in case.
I always have a backup plan.
Mars Pattern Astartes Flamer. Not going to use that. The metal arch is bloodstained and melted in some places as if from unbearable heat.
Rise
Excuse
to
me.
the top, or get left in the dust.
Inherent blasphemy requires heretical zealot. This bolt pistol deals warp damage. That's neat. And Uralon's Accursed Crozius, we read this already. Requires heretical votary. Do we get anything else? Oh yeah. I have to compare this. I think we get rid of Blade Wings for that. Now, I do think Blade Wings is good, but not as good as what we currently have equipped.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Alright, I think that's everything. So next time we'll report our completion and make our way out of here. The fight was a little less climactic than I was anticipating since I took out... I forgot if I took out Heinrichs. I think I did. I definitely took out my main character with Heinrichs. So there's that. Man. Alright, I'm going to call it here. Thanks for watching. Hope to see you guys in the next one.